No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to the home of the Tulane Green Wave, Human Stadium in New Orleans, Louisiana. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Tulane Green Wave. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Canes will kick it away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Tulane Green Wave offense takes the field, and they'll have the ball first. And we've been really eager to see this matchup, this quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal than this defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. You make one mistake against this defense, David, they make you pay.
Yeah, they're a fun defense to watch, and this is a fun challenge for their defense, too, because it's an elite quarterback, right? Like, they can make you look like you're not as good as you've been all season long. So I'm looking forward to seeing this matchup and who wins it.
Right on the money. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
I think as a play caller, you love to see your guys getting into a rhythm early in the game, right? Third down, you dial up the slant. It's a good route, a good throw. This offense is off to a nice start.
Tulane right back to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking to the big tight end. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. So Miami's offense will get the ball for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinator who's coming to this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. And the Canes will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. To the ground with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Backed up now, here's second and long.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Sends it back in motion. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
But when you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
To the air on second down. Fires to the tight end. The Green Wave lining up facing third and long. Looking to throw again. Fires to the right. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down. Defender gets a little too aggressive there, and this offense gets some free yardage. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Tulane right back to the line.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
The Green Wave trying to move the chains on third and short. They'll send the back in motion. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Hauls it in, the first down and more. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. Used to play fake, now to throw. And the defense, got him at the 27.
Well, the Miami linebacker shows you his speed on that play. And when I talk about Miami linebackers, it is a bit of a sore subject for me. We played against the Canes in the Sugar Bowl my senior year in college. I got hit multiple times by multiple Miami linebackers and spent multiple days in an ice tub post-game.
The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a third and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. They'll send out the kicker here. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. Smashes it between the uprights. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll bring it out. It's Fareed. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. The RPO, it's complete. There he goes. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Grabbed behind the line. It's Hurley. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're dealing with a second and long. Trying play action. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. Busts through behind his pad. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. And the Hurricanes have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. He'll do it himself. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. From the gun on third down. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The Hurricanes didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Miami! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Bowling Green is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Cincinnati. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, we'll see it right here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Gives it on the option. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Rides the back on the option. The give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll run play action. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Under fire. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Motion from the back. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Finds his man. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Off play action on 1st down. Catch inside the 25. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The Canes will hustle to the line. From the gun, running back gets to give. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. Catch in the middle, it's Hurley. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. And the Canes line it up with a 1st and goal. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Touchdown, Hurricanes! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target. They make the big play, get the touchdown.
And the extra point makes it 14-3. They took it 64 yards right down the field. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. The run from the shotgun. Got the 1st down and more. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
And that's a very productive first down play in bringing up 2nd and 3. They'll try to snap it quickly. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking down the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. He's got the tight end.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Tulane comes to the line. Lots of work to do on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick completion on the out. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. The give on the inside. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and we'll get ready to change sides for the 2nd quarter. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. Just about ready to get things started here in the 2nd. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Pulls it and fires to the left. Touchdown, Green Wave! All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Timely decisions, effective play management helps them get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed to play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it was a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Looks like he's going to try to return it. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And the Canes will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last. Oh, he's got some space. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Tulane right back to the line.
Man, and tight ends in today's modern college football are so difficult to stop because they're so much more athletic than they used to be. Today, they're just like big wide receivers. So defensively, how do you stop it? Do you have someone who has the physical dimensions to match up with this guy one-on-one? You might not, and if you don't, are you comfortable putting a slower linebacker on him, or do you want to put a smaller DB that might not be able to tackle him? It's a real difficult puzzle to figure out.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Got a man. It's Hobbs.
I know everyone's yelling like you didn't get the first down, we need more yards. But if you think about it, nice short completion, sets up a 3rd down. And guess what? Nowadays, 4th down, green light. We're going to go for it anyways.
That's caught. It's Hurley. He stopped right at the 22, and that'll bring us to 4th down. And the Hurricanes will bring the punt team onto the field. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. The Green Wave lining up, facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Handoff from the shotgun. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Rides to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Hurricanes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Grabbed behind the line, it's Daly. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. The Canes send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Fires to the tight end. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Brings up 2nd down.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Tulane right back to the line. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Makes the grab on the left. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one.
It's nice to have guys like this on third down, on money downs that you can go to, and you know he's going to win. Hit the gas, hit the brakes, create a little bit of separation. Nice job.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Pulls and fires complete to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wants to keep it in the air. He's looking deep. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. It's Hobbs. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Handoff to the single back. Past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Might as well give it to him again. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Canes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wants to fire on second down. Gets it out fast. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Canes are rolling down the field. Here's the handoff. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Wants to go up top. Back open in the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. The give to the back. Hard running there. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. Between the uprights, it's good. Now up by 7 points here in the second. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rallying to the football?
The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Second down, they'll go to the air. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. To the air on first down. Fires to the middle. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. So now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. They'll try to get the first through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Nice move there. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Off the RPO, complete. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. He leaves it with his back. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The play action fake. Pressure coming. Quickly to the tight end. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Now facing a 3rd and long. Here's a heat. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Hurricanes will send out the punt unit. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Handoff to the lone back. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in New Orleans for a fun 1st half than you? And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Going to the run to start this 2nd half. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there. The Hurricanes want to pick up the tempo.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Give to the back. Spins away from the defender. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. The Canes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. The quick out. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. Makes the grab. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Here comes the hurry up.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. Here comes Tulane after picking up the 1st down.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
Tulane comes to the line. Lots of work to do on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. He's got it. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to find the end zone. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. 2nd and goal coming up.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Back to pass. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. A deep tradition of backers who make plays and get after quarterbacks. Ray Lewis could do it all back in the day, just like this guy is.
And they look the same, don't they? They look the part, just big, physical, huge guys, but the speed element always there, always in the backfield, making plays.
And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Green Wave.
And that's the hardest part about playing a mobile quarterback. It's not the first play. The first play was a pass. It's the second play where he decides to pull it down, Jesse, becomes a running back, and makes something happen.
You're right, David. That's why so many coaching staffs now are trying to recruit dual-threat athletes at quarterback because of situations just like that. Down in the red zone, nobody open. You're not just going to throw it away and be okay kicking a field goal. You're taking off, and you're going to capitalize with a touchdown.
And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 3rd. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Notre Dame notched a victory in enemy territory, and though it wasn't a dominant win, I'd argue any win away from South Bend is worth its weight in gold to the Golden Domers. Big implications today and a notable result as one team trends upward and the other has some work to do.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Red pass, it's complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Canes line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He's got it on the right. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. They'll try to run for it. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Canes are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quick strike complete. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. And the Hurricanes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Out of the gun, the inside give. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for room, it's Hobbs. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The Hurricanes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. From the gun, running back on the move. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. Operating in the red zone here on second down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. The Canes started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He'll keep it himself. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Now the offense tries to punch it in on second and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. They'll try to pass it in on third and goal. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. And that is no good. And here in the third quarter, it is still a tie ball game.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They got to do their job.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Tulane right back to the line. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete to the left. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that play.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, third quarter here, 2nd and 10. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Green Wave in a world of hurt on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's taking the shot. And it's caught inside the 30. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25. Quarterback on the keeper. Nowhere to go on that run, and that brings us to the end of the third quarter. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who've starred through the first 3 periods. We've swapped sides of the field, and we are ready for the finish as the fourth quarter gets underway. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Makes the grab over the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Got to pick up a few to move the sticks here on third down from their own 20. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Right down the boulevard. And they've regained the lead.
Big-time kick right there, man. Fourth quarter, clutch time. You needed to come through to take the lead, and now the pressure goes to the defense. You got to keep this lead. Got to get a stop or two more, and you can get the dub in this football game.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Fareed. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking to throw on first down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. after the incompletion. They go back up top. Here's the pressure. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. On third down, he drops to throw. Wide open downfield. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Back to pass on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Hobbs. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Canes really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They punt it away on fourth down. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. He'll start this drive firing. Gets it out quickly. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
And this offense, you can tell, just still feeling confident. Like, they have the lead. It's the fourth quarter. First down, that's not a running play.
Wide open spaces. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Tulane right back to the line.
And that is why this guy is a true dual-threat quarterback. You've seen him all game, hurting them with his arm, already over 200 yards passing. And how about his running ability now? And flashing that on the option play. There's a variety of ways he can take the game over, and the defense is figuring that out fast.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big game, but you look up, and they're in second and short, second and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
Finds a crease at the 20. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. They're going to ride this running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. The Green Wave lining up facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year and comes up with a massive play right there.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. Finds his big tight end. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick release by the QB. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go?
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll run it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Canes decide to punt it away. Now on the return. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Snags it quickly on the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
In defense, you have to have great eyes. You have to have good vision on the quarterback to be able to see it. You could tell he's throwing the football right now. Watch the defense react, come up, get the wide receiver on the ground. He goes nowhere.
He'll do it himself. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He makes the fair catch, and they'll ball at the 18. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Snagged in the middle. It's Hurley. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
And how about the